Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of adult age, Dave here again with a brand new figure, the McFarlane Toys Gold Label Collection Parallax from the DC Multiverse line. I like Green Lantern comic books. I don't know all of them, but my favorite color is green, and this guy really stood out to me. Standard 22 moving parts, McFarlane Toys stuff from Green Lantern Emerald Twilight storyline. Parallax. All the legal stuff on the bottom. There's a barcode. And let's take a look at the back. Parallax, Green Lantern Emerald Twilight. That's a great shot from the comic book. Now, I'm not sure I 100% like the large picture versus the smaller one. The smaller one you could cut out and make like a little mini poster for your other action figures. And I'll show you an example. Just 1 second to pull one out of the pile here. First one out, like this Aquaman, this previous size here. I like this, it's like postcard size. But this one, it's bigger. It's harder to find a reuse for that. It's too cool to not reuse. But anyway, get my handy dandy knife. We're gonna split this tape, get this guy out of his little plastic prison. I always go through the top, no matter what. That's just the direction I go. Standard card. Since I'm really not trying to keep the packaging, I'm going to go ahead and take the card off the box right now. Set that here. That can go in the trash. I like 2 separate pieces rather than one whole piece. Makes it easier, actually. Standard plastic disc on the floor with you. Here's a look at the card. Smaller version of that same artwork on the back. You can kind of read that. Real name, Hal Jordan. As a Green Lantern, Hal Jordan served the Guardians of the Universe and saved all of existence from great peril countless times. But when Hal was unable to save his hometown Coast City from obliteration, he was shattered. He flew straight to Oa, the Guardians' home planet, and asked for their help to resurrect Coast City. When the Guardians refused, Hal absorbed the energy of Oa's central power battery along with Parallax, a yellow entity made of living fear that was imprisoned within the battery for millennia. Parallax then drove Hal mad and fueled him to decimate the entire Green Lantern Corps. Sweet. He went crazy. Killed a bunch of people. Now, I believe part of the destruction of Coast City may have been the death of Superman story arc. but I could be slightly wrong there. Alright, let's get the box out of the way. On the floor. Everything is banded in. So we're going to adjust the camera and then cut all the bands. I need to get some little crimps or something. I know I keep saying that. If you've watched more than one of my videos, you'll know that I say that almost every time, but I've yet to do it. Take a look at the translucent energy fists. I like the color green on here. If you see a little fly, oh, there he goes. You see him? Little fucker. I like these. They're sculpted well. They look neat. Got some weight to them though. They're kind of a left and right. So you go on either hand, I would think, but they'd fit better on one hand versus the other. The lantern, his power battery. Seen a few videos that bitching and moaning about him not having one at that point in the story, or not really needing one, using one, etc. But hey, it's cool as shit. I'm glad I have one, because I did not have one before. And I don't care that it's translucent. I can always add a little brush of paint if I so choose. Let's get the man of the hour out of here. If we can get to all the things we need to cut. There's that one. Trying to do this on camera while also looking around the camera. This is not so easy. Or phone, I should say. Because I am a one-man band of a channel. I do not script myself. I do not edit myself. And we all know I do not nope, lost the train of thought. Oh well. Let's get him out of here. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but this is annoying. There's got to be a better way to do that. On the floor. My Wi-Fi is laughing at me for chucking things on the floor. Now, first impression, in hand, he's got some weight. I really like this. I like the way the cape is attached. Kind of drooping. It looks very much like the 90s, late 80s, early 90s Superman that came down in the back like that. That might be where they got the idea. Who knows? I see a lot of people bitching and whining about the lack of gray silver hair on the sides. It doesn't bother me. I like the way it looks. And it's just a simple little dry brush touch up. Quit your complaining. The sculpt on the face is pretty good. The hair is nice. I like the gray hair on the back of the head. That's good enough for me, man. He's got what feels like a dumbbell in there. And his head's on the floor. Would you be a love and retrieve that head from the floor for me? Space River News. What a wife. Well, at least we're gonna get a good look at the neck hole.
Can't say I don't give you a head.
You dirty bird. Oh my goodness. I hope that got caught by the microphone. Anyway, on that thought, she got me all discombobulated. Anyway, it's got a dog bone in the skull. It's way up into there. So that it's got some nice range of motion once you get the head back on the neck. Which I will do right now. See? Popped it back on, no problem. So he's got down. Gets a little bit up, but it is kind of hindered by the collar a little bit there. No problem. Side to side. All the way around easily. Gotta catch my breath. Now the overall sculpt looks amazing to me. Adjust this camera again so I can have a little more room. There we go. Like, you know, for a character that flies, he didn't come with the flight stand. Mr. Todd McFarlane might want to address that in future issues of Green Lantern comics or action figures here. It's a nice sculpt, lots of detail. If you look real close, there is a little bit of texture on the pants. Comes pre-posed with the knee up in the package. They're not pinless joints, but seeing how it's kind of armored in all this very similar color, it's not that bad. The shoulder pads, pauldrons, are stiff rubber. They are part of the collar piece, the overlay for the chest there. Butterfly joints come. The shoulders and the butterfly joints provide better than 90 if the pauldrons moved out of the way. Can't quite go all the way around full out, but you can get the arm to move. Got some good forward and back because of the butterfly. There is a bicep cut. Paint's broken up a little bit. Looks like bunched fabric. That's cool. It's fine. Double jointed elbows. Works quite well. Let's see, how's this one? Yep, that one works good. Double jointed elbow. You can definitely think. Nice. Because he's got two power effects that go over the fist, his hands are somewhat in a closed fist-like position. Standard ball on the wrist. You can move it around anywhere you like. Translucent hands with the painted wrist overlay on the top of them, on the back of the hands there. I like it. It's like he's glowing with the power. I do not see a ring sculpted there, but I've seen that he didn't necessarily wear one at the time. articulation in the torso. You got a lot of back. Kind of makes up for the lack of looking up. Bit of forward. All kinds of hula hoop. The standard rubbery diaper piece, pelvic piece, whatever you want to call it. Nice rubber butt cheeks there, Hal. Green Lantern split. Because of the rubber piece, you can get a lot of forward. You play around with it, you get plenty of back. There's no thigh cut that I can see, but you get some pivot there. Nicely painted lozenge on the thighs. Oh, there it goes. His knee was super stiff. I got it to go. Looks to me like there is no boot cut. Standard ball joint there. And toe articulation. Because McFarlane likes his toe articulation. Let's bend this other one. Let's see how well he stands with this cape there. Lean him forward a little bit, get the knees and ankles just right. Let's see. Stand up, you son of a bitch. There we go. He's standing. Nice. Let's get the fist on here. And I'm dropping things. I'm going to say this one goes here. Or does it? Really is hard to tell which one goes where. That's basically a trigger hand. Fits on that one just fine. Let's see how well that one goes on that hand. See, that one doesn't seem to quite want to snug on there. So I'm going to call that the right hand. Yeah, since that just came right there like that. You fuck around with it enough, you can get the hand in there. I don't want to screw it up, so what I'm going to do is put the lantern in the grip hand, kind of sort of ignore the other effect for the time being. Stand them up just like this. Is that, yeah. Come at me, motherfucker. I'm the Green Lantern. Space River News is over there laughing at me. Just because he's top heavy with that thing on, I'm going to use the stand. Yeah. He still doesn't want to stand up, you weak-ankled motherfucker. Alright. Stand in the other foot. There, fine.
He stood.
He's standing. He's still saying, "Come at me, motherfucker, I'm the Green Lantern."
Yeah.
Let's slide him over there right in front of Hogan. Put that down here. That is the McFarlane Toys Green Lantern Emerald Twilight. Fuck. Let's do that over. That is the Green Lantern Emerald Twilight Parallax figure from McFarlane Toys. Deuces.